Best dog food for puppies. 3 basic rules of homemade diet for dogs. Cooking for your dog isn't as convoluted as it appears. It's not advanced science. Obviously, as a dog parent you need to ensure that what you're taking care of to your textured relative will make the person in question solid. Handcrafted diet for dogs. Dog parent Henrietta Morrison prepares a dinner for her dog. Why switch to homemade diet for dogs? It's difficult to confide in the dog food industry these days after all the pet food reviews that has been going on, in addition to all the discussions encompassing the fixings they use in creation business dog feed. Poisonous synthetics, for example, BHA, BHT, ethoxyquin, propylene glycol, fake food colors are a couple of instances of usually discovered malignant growth-causing fixings in business dog food. There's additionally the topic of the nature of fixings utilized. Meat by items with faulty cause and modest protein substitutes, for example, corn and different grains which are helpless protein source, are very regular fixings, and that is simply starting to expose what's underneath. It's no big surprise that a developing number of dog guardians are going to handcrafted diet for dogs. You might also enjoy reading Top 3 Reasons to Start Feeding Your Dog Home-Cooked Meals. In the event that you've recently chosen to cook for your dogs and you're not exactly sure how to go about it, here are 3 fundamental guidelines to recollect. 3 basic rules of homemade diet for dogs. 1. Assortment is key. Try not to adhere to only one formula. Feed your dog bunches of various foods, for example, chicken, meat, turkey, sheep, fish, and eggs. By assortment, we likewise mean taking care of your dog various parts like muscle meat and organ meats. Remember that various kinds of meat and various cuts of meat do convey distinctive supplement profiles. Change it up of leafy foods. By having assortment in what you feed your dog, you are furnishing your fuzzy relative with a more extensive scope of supplements. It's entirely alright to have a couple of plans that are a staple to your dog's eating regimen. Be that as it may, don't simply serve a couple and bar everything else. 2. Equilibrium over time. I'm almost certain that you don't eat a total and adjusted supper throughout the day, consistently, the entire all year. Much the same as us, your dog doesn't really need to eat a total and adjusted dinner each and every time. What's significant is their healthful necessities are met over a time of days or weeks. The solitary time you should be worried about taking care of your dog a total and adjusted supper each time is in the event that you feed your dog a solitary formula. Which is the reason assortment, the principal rule we referenced, is significant. 3. Know which ingredients are safe and unsafe to use. A few fixings that we use for cooking are hurtful to dogs. So you should know which ones are alright to use in your dog's suppers and which ones are most certainly not. Onions, for instance, are poisonous to dogs. So absolutely never use onions in a dog's custom-made eating routine. Avocados, macadamia nuts, grapes and raisins are additionally poisonous to dogs. You should investigate the Dog Food Secrets 5th edition, as it gives a rundown of safe ingredients for home-cooked meals for dogs. That is an incredible spot for you to begin, particularly in case you're new in preparing your dog's suppers. So these are the 3 essential standards of custom-made eating routine for dogs. They're pretty basic. Here's to your dog's well-being, bliss and long life. Click the connection underneath this video to find more.